Your Ladyship, I am here as a litigant in person. I am here to ask you to grant my appeal. I do not have any legal qualifications, but as Oliver's mother, I feel that no one knows better than me about the treatment he's received.
What's going on?
I'm just practicing for Friday.
We don't have to say anything.
Well, I do now. I'm representing myself.
I don't understand.
Imran and Elliot say they won't help, but I've not given up.
You can't represent yourself in court.
Yeah, I can. Other people have done it and won.
Well, maybe for a parking ticket or something, but not when it's one of the highest courts in the land over whether a child should remain on life support. Look, Leanne, I don't think you're thinking straight. I mean, it terrifies me just going in those places. Never mind saying anything.
Yeah, well, I want to do it.
Where's Imran and Elliot? They're the ones that lodged the appeal. How come they've stepped down?
Because they don't want to support me and say that the hospital were negligent, that's why.
Well, I'm sorry, but I agree. I think they've been amazing.
Not all the time.
Leanne, why are you turning against the very people who are working round the clock to try and save our little boy?
Come on, Harry, we're going to be late for school. Hey, how's Leanne?
She's still pushing me away.
Yeah, Imran said she plans to represent herself in court. He's got it, she won't listen to his advice.
Well, I mean, it's obvious she's in a bad way. She needs you. She shouldn't be pushing you away.
It's Leanne versus the world at the moment.
Look, your lawyers have dropped the case against the hospital because they think it's wrong to accuse them of negligence, so why do it?
Because I've read about cases of parents who think that hospitals have given up too soon. Why should Oliver be denied any experimental treatment that might come along? And if I get the papers interested, it's not as cut and dried as you all seem to think it is.
It is.
No, it's not. If they go against my appeal, then I go to the Supreme Court. I've got the European Court of Human Rights. This isn't over.
It's the end of the road.
No, it's not. Oliver's condition has thrown up loads of issues. They're bound to have made mistakes.
Nobody else thinks that. It's a slur.
And also, they need to think about what I think. They need to take into account of what I want.
You know what, Leanne? I am worried about you. It takes more than 3 days to train to be a lawyer, and what precious little time we've got left, we need...
I can do both. I have to do both.
Everybody wants what's right for Oliver, but I am worried about what this is doing to you.
I'm fine.
Sorry to interrupt. We've seen something in Oliver's blood tests we're worried about.
Why was wrong?
There can be a lot of complications with Oliver's condition, so we're going to take some more bloods and check his liver function.
Right.
I thought you'd already gone in.
I'm going in a bit later. I'm supposed to be doing something a bit special for date night.
Oh, date night. Get you.
Yeah, I know. She's making me think we should do something special, that we need to make time for each other.
Well, it's never been your strong point, has it? Being romantic.
Yeah, well, Sally never expected me to make a special effort.
Yeah, and look how that ended. It should be glad Abby cares enough to worry about this sort of thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to do I? Date night? It's just a load of American nonsense.
Make her a nice meal, buy her some flowers and a bottle of Prosecco.
Costs an arm and a leg. What's wrong with a chip of tea and a can in front of the telly?
Oh, she'll be walking on air.
Anyway, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing.
Job applications?
Yes, I have done my daily dozen.
Look, you'll get snapped up. You've just got to be patient. What happened with that business, it was just bad luck. Give yourself a year, you're back on top.
I'm just giving it the last rites, actually. Tying up all the loose ends and doing the final accounts.
Oh, why are you being so secretive?
I'm not.
Look, give it me. I'll get me accountant to give it a once-over.
No, it's fine. I can handle it.
Right, well, if you need any help with anything, just give me a shout, yeah?
I will. And thanks. And Kev, you've been brilliant these past few weeks. I don't know what I'd have done without you.
Here you are. Got you a double macchiato. That's the one you like, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's very kind of you.
That's all right, I thought I'd treat you.
But there's no need.
It's just a coffee.
Yeah, I know, but there's no need for you to go out your way to do nice things, okay?
Not like I wouldn't normally. Like it's suspicious. Peter, it's just a coffee. Listen, have you seen Johnny this morning?
No. Is he okay?
Oh, he's struggling with his MS again.
Look, the only way we're going to get past this, Carla, is just by being normal.
Okay, so if I do anything nice for you, it's suspicious.
Well,
Okay, I'll be horrible then.
then I'd know where to stand.
Okay, in which case, bug off, you paranoid idiot.
That's more like it.
Okay, I've got a lot of work on. I'll try and get an early dark.
And then Rita starts reeling off all the landladies going back years, all the way back to Annie Walker. And she's like, I mean, you're all right, but you know, Bet Lynch, Bet lit up a room. Cheek.
Bet who? Idiot.
Hey, steady on.
Sorry, Ma. I'm a bit out of sorts today.
Do you think it's your MS?
No. Guilty conscience, more like.
Look, you've got to try and put all that out of your mind. Just move on with your life. Otherwise, you might as well have got caught. You're not free.
Hey, you're right. I should count my blessings. I'm a jammy swine, after all. I think I might go for a walk.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll come with you.
I'll be all right on my own.
You're not going anywhere. I'm going to ring the MS nurse.
I'm fine.
Johnny.
Am I still allowed to visit?
Is Imran still not representing me?
Look, he has no choice, Lee. You won't budge on the negligence argument. He's really cut up about it.
Well, I'm not sure I do want you here then, actually, because I don't want any negativity around Oliver.
Will you two just stop it? I can't be doing with all this fighting. It's not going to help him.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course you can stay. I'm sorry, I'm just stressed out with all this legal stuff. I can't get it in my head.
Well, that's because it's really complicated and you're not a lawyer.
Well, I had a lawyer.
Mum,
Sorry.
can I go and see him?
No, the nurses are taking bloods
Why?
because they're worried about his liver function.
Really?
Yeah, they said they'd let us know as soon as they knew anything. You know, I have moments of hope, and then, well, it's just all jargon.
You're Imran trained for years.
Do you think he could just help me a little bit?
Lee.
Look, I'm not saying take me on again. I'm saying, unofficially, as a friend, could he just help me with all the legal stuff?
He doesn't want to do anything that means you keep taking this line against the hospital.
I just mean a bit of coaching. I'm trying to get justice for a 3-year-old boy. Why won't anybody help me? Forget it.
I'm afraid he's just a bit busy at this second. Can I ask who's calling? Margaret. Well, can I ask you to call back later? All right, thanks, bye. Next time, trust me. I knew something was wrong.
I'm just old and clapped out, that's all.
I can't believe you've had a pseudo-relapse. It's obviously caused by stress, so you have got to try and have a calm day now.
Well, this sort of thing's bound to happen. I'm not going to get better.
Well, looking on the bright side, though, if we do everything she says, things will still be all right.
I don't know about that. What's happening here is very real. I can't bury my head in the sand, and neither can you.
I'm not.
It's the same with the robbery. We have to face facts. I committed a crime, and I deserve to pay for it.
Right, if you admitted what you did, then this pseudo-relapse could have happened in prison, and I want you here, where I can look after you.
Jen, can't you see this? This is never going to go away. I have to deal with it.
Right, I'm going to go and make you a nice cup of chamomile tea, because that's meant to be relaxing.
Right, I've got the paperwork we needed, but, our Kevin nearly saw it.
Well, you're not leaving it lying around.
What, like you did with Craig?
This is all highly confidential stuff. We can't afford for any more blunders.
Well, don't make any then.
How are you getting on with number 6?
I'll get there. Jeff just needs a bit of a nudge. He knows no one wants him round here.
We'll find out if the pre-planning's been approved in the next few days. Won't be too long before we have to go public. So we got to get our hands on as many of these houses in this street as we can before then.
The sooner this development is underway, the better.
I might have a crack at Jeff myself. He can't like living in a place where everyone hates him.
Be my guest.
Yay! Mystery and sale. Oh, I remember in lockdown, all the beer we had to chuck. Now, people can't get enough of it. Particularly the funky ones. Everything has to be artisan these days.
Yeah, I don't care, as long as the tilts are ringing.
Are you still feeling poorly?
A bit better now. Margaret.
I hope you don't mind me turning up like this. I just needed to, I needed to speak to you. And I did try calling. The police have been in touch. They think they have a lead on the burglar's accomplice. You know, the one that ran Grant over. Johnny used to know my son, but sadly Grant passed away 37 years ago. People tell me I should be over it by now.
I am sorry.
He was never the same after the accident. Well, I say accident. That lunatic ran him over. Oh, sorry. You don't want to hear my sob story again.
We do. Well, I know. But I'm sure Jenny would like to hear.
I mean, if you don't mind talking about it.
Well, the accident left him with terrible injuries. He couldn't work. It got him down.
That's awful.
He was depressed, started drinking, ended up in hospital. He didn't come home.
So the accident left him with terrible injuries, but the driver wasn't directly responsible for his death.
You say accident like it was nobody's fault. Like two cars bumping into each other in a car park. This was a hit and run. The driver left my son to die. In my book, that's the same as murder.
Mine too.
Any news?
Where have you been?
I've been with the solicitor.
Oh, have a good laugh, did you? You won't believe what the silly cow's doing now.
She was very sympathetic, actually. She knows what you're going through. Look, I'm not trying to beat you into submission here. We just think differently. She did say you've no hope of winning, though.
Oh, well, keep your nose out. I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to find Dr. Howarth. Check on these blood tests.
Nothing compares with the pain of losing a child. I'll never get over it. I still can't get out of bed some days. I don't feel like I've got anything to live for.
I'm so sorry. It was all my fault.
Your fault? What do you mean?
I was the accomplice. I was driving the car. I killed your son.
You're the monster that ran while your mate gave Grant a good kicking?
He did what? I didn't know that.
Neither of you had a shred of decency. You left him to die.
No, I swear, I don't know anything about any attack. I ran. I was scared. If I'd seen any violence, I would have tried to stop it.
No, I don't believe a word you say. You're a disgrace.
So this is why you felt guilty all these years? What you did was worse than you've ever admitted.
I didn't know.
What, did you blot it out? Are you lying? I don't know what to think.
No, I promise you. I promise you. It's the first time I've heard of this.
What are you playing at? Them papers are private.
Well, I thought there might be something useful in them.
Are you that desperate to get your way that you'd steal from me?
I'd do anything to protect Oliver.
Oh, Leon, this is getting crazy.
You should be fighting alongside me.
Oh, here we go. Look, I hope you don't live to regret this.
Regret this? He's me baby boy. I'd do anything to protect him.
Give me the papers.
No, I won't. You shouldn't be opposing this appeal. I will not let you trample on my feelings. I'm not going to let it happen.
Those are copies. The real papers have already been lodged with the court. This appeal will go against you.
Christine, it's me. Yeah, I was wondering if you fancy meeting for some more magic moments. Although, I bet you could teach me a trick or two. Hey, give me a call. All right?
All right. must be mad coming here when I've got my own restaurant.
I'll take it as a compliment.
No, to be honest, I'm not really into all that goat's cheese crostini nonsense. I prefer things nice and spicy.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I hear nothing but good things. Although I'm glad it's not Alia here giving me the evils. That girl should not be working in the hospitality sector.
She puts the customers off. But what can you do? She's Yasmin's granddaughter. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, mango lassie.
Coming up.
Business back to normal now.
Oh, haven't you heard? I'm public enemy #1 as far as some folks around here are concerned.
You mean public enemy #2?
Yeah, I don't listen to gossip.
I mean it. I get blamed for bad weather around here. Every disgruntled worker blames me. In Alia's case, they try and get me closed down. When in fact, I'm a really good guy.
Same here.
I couldn't help hearing you on the phone. Sounds like you've got one female fan at least.
Yeah, but she's over the age of 30, so she won't be of any interest to you.
I thought you didn't listen to gossip.
Well, since you're nowhere near telling me why you're really here, I've been looking at the prices at your hotel. A bit steep, aren't they?
What room were you looking at?
Standard double, 120 quid.
I'll give you the presidential suite for free if you sell me your house.
That's what this is about. Not interested?
Come on. Why do you want to stay down here? And why do you need a hotel room when you've already got a house?
I can't take my girlfriend back to #6. Too many prying eyes.
Can't date a woman in your own house? That's criminal, that is. You definitely need to move out.
Hey, Peter, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Is Carla?
No, she's gone out.
Oh, she's gone out where?
I don't know, she didn't say.
Well, she told me she was snowed under.
But I'm sure she won't be long.
Oh, okay. No problem, it'll wait. See ya.
Leanne, hi.
Hi. Look, I know you're probably thinking, oh, issues again. Won't take no for an answer.
I didn't make my decision lightly.
Yeah, I know that. I know that you've dropped the case and you're not representing me anymore.
So it's social call?
Me and you were pretty close once upon a time, weren't we? We had a right laugh, I seem to remember.
Yeah, we did. Why are you here?
Well, I know that you're not my solicitor anymore, sadly, which is why I've decided to represent myself.
Yeah, I heard that. And I would strongly advise against you doing that. It is a very complicated case.
Yeah, but if no other solicitor's going to help me, I don't have much choice, do I?
Well, the fact that no one wants to touch this case should tell you something.
Well, it just tells me that I need to jump through even more hoops to save my son.
I feel for you, Leanne. I really do. And I totally respect you as a mum. You have done Oliver proud throughout all this.
I know that I'm out of my depth legally, but I've been reading things and I was just hoping that somebody could go through all the legal facts.
The ruling's been made.
No, I know that, but I've been reading books and I've been looking online and I think that I can get a judge to think again. It's just some of it, well, it's all gobbledygook and I was just hoping that you might translate it for me.
I can't do that, I'm sorry.
Oh, please, as a favour to a friend, a crash course in legalese.
I'm sorry, Leanne, I think you should...
No, I'm not going. Please help me. Please.
My enemies would love it if I moved away. Well, that's one good reason to stay put.
Okay. But don't let that cloud your judgment. Could just be the best move you'll ever make. Away from everything that winds you up. I've got a little plot in Kefalonia. When all the whingers and NIMBYs finally push me over the edge, that's where I'm headed.
I like Cyprus. Warm, sunny, no one giving you dirty looks.
So you have given it some thought, then?
Part of me just wants to get away from them all.
My whole career's been about knowing when to move on.
Why are you so keen to get your hands on my house?
Oh, I'll be straight with you. I do have a vested interest, which is why I'm prepared to pay you over the odds.
Got more money for Yasmin to get her hands on so she can hire expensive lawyers?
Or I could pay you under the odds.
I'll have to be up a rocker to agree to that.
Pay you the rest in cash. No fees, no tax, no trace. How does 30 grand sound?
Make it 50.
40.
the last time, Leanne. I'm not working on the case anymore.
Well, then call Elliot.
I'm not going to do that.
Please, one phone call.
We have discussed this, and we've come to the same conclusion. Nothing is going to change
I'll
that.
pay. I don't care how much it costs, I'll pay. I'm not giving up on this.
It is not about the money. But we are not going to go around making baseless accusations on your behalf.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let me call Toya. She'll be able to
why
help you
is
through
everybody
this.
dirting
No,
me?
we're not. This is incredibly sad, Leanne, but I know where this is going to end.
No, call Elliot now. You're not listening, I need help.
Coronation Street continues in half an hour.